And at that moment, she realized that she is unbreakable. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. First of all, thank you so much for 600 subscribers. It really means a lot. The girl is happy, as you can see. We are moving. Like, it simply means we are moving. I think I've mentioned it to y'all. I don't like doing something that I see no progress in. So I see progress in this and I'm like, girl, this is your thing. You were born for this. This is probably the weirdest thing I've done on the internet. Oh my god. Okay, so today's video is basically I'm gonna be talking about how lockdown affected me as an individual, and you know, all the bad and good things that this lockdown brought into my life, you know. But first things first, I want to say that I'm really grateful for this lockdown. I mean, I feel like I needed to regroup with myself. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I needed to regroup with myself and just be happy with myself and grow myself more, understand myself more. And I'm happy that I got the chance to, you know. So I'll basically just be talking about, you know, my journey with lockdown, because I feel like for me, lockdown was therapy, lockdown was rehab, lockdown was detoxing. It was everything for me, and I don't want to sit here and bash lockdown and say, oh my god, I can't go out, oh my god, this, oh my god, this. Clearly it's been working in my favor. It can stop now because the girl is fine. Yeah. Okay, so when lockdown started, I was at school. No, I was home already, because when the pandemic started, they stopped school and then we had to come back home before they even announced the lockdown. So they announced the lockdown. I was at home when they announced it. Obviously, like everyone, I was just so bummed, like, oh my god, life is gonna stop, oh my god, oh my god. But honestly, truly speaking, like, I sat down with myself and was like, what am I gonna do with this 21 days I'm given, you know? Obviously, I was happy in the sense that I'm going to spend more time with my daughter and I'm going to connect with her more, because I was really worried that she's gonna grow up and she's not gonna have like a connection with me, because girl, you gotta have a connection with me so that we can connect all this cuteness, all this okay. So you know, that happened and I was really grateful that I had enough time to actually connect. This dog, wench. Okay, we're back. So what was I saying? Okay, so I was happy that I get to spend time with my daughter, because I was so worried that she's gonna grow up and she's not gonna have that connection with me, that I'm gonna lose out on all that time with her, because I gave birth in January and February I had to go back to school, and it was really hard for me, guys. Oh my god, like I was really going through the most. Like I was going through the most, guys. Like I didn't know how to pinpoint what exactly I was going through, but I know I was going through the most, because at some point, like, I would like sit down and tears would start rolling down my eyes, because there was so much going on. Like I like, even now I can't even tell you what was going on, but it's gone and I'm glad it's gone. So I would sit down and I would cry, because like I didn't know, even if someone asked like what's wrong with you, like I wouldn't have been able to say this is what's wrong with me, this is what's happening. Like it was bad, guys. It was so bad. Like I was going through it, and I feel like I needed this time. So I came back home and I was like, okay, I finally get to spend time with my daughter. And you know, I spent time with her, and the more I spent time with her, I realized that, you know, she was missing, like, I've like, as much as I was at school, but my heart and everything was home, because I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna be an absent mom, you know. And I was happy about that, but still, like, as much as I was here and happy, I still felt like, no man, like, no, I'm not in a space where I want to be emotionally, mentally. I'm not at a space where I want to be. So I took an online therapy class. This is news to literally everyone who's watching this, because I never told anyone. I started an online therapy class, and I took that decision lightly. I was just like, let me try this out. So maybe I'll find out what's wrong with me. At first, that was my approach. I'm here to find out what's really wrong with me. And, I attended it, and like, it's not like formal therapy. It's like a lot of big sisters that know what you're going through, but you don't know what you're going through. I don't know if I'm making sense, but take that. So I attended that therapy like every day. Like, I would go there, and they would, like, at first I almost gave up, because they were, how therapy, they just tap into the little things that you wouldn't even notice yourself. They kept saying me like, what are you grateful for? And I was like, no, I kept on saying, like, I'm grateful that I have a daughter, I'm grateful that I gave birth to her, and I'm grateful that I could see her and she could see me. Like, those things. And then I'm grateful for my family. And like, they asked me like, what do you love about yourself? And then like I kept quiet for a moment, because really, like, as much as like I always didn't like guys, and I'm like, oh, I'm looking so pretty, I'm looking so cute, but like, they asked me like, what do you like love about yourself, like the one thing I love about myself? And I was just like, I couldn't mention what I love about myself. I think, like, guys, I couldn't mention what I love about myself, and I come across to everyone as someone who loves themselves. But what do I love about myself? And then I pause for a second, and they're like, you're not supposed to even pause when someone asks you what you love about yourself, because that's something you should constantly tell yourself, that I love myself because I love myself because. And that's like something everyone should be able to answer in a second. Like, if I ask you, what do you love about yourself, you should be able to tell me, oh, Mina, I love that I'm kind, I love that I'm able to accommodate people, I love that I have a lively spirit. You should, like, it should just flow when I ask you what you love about yourself. But the girl just had a pause, and they're like, that's the problem. You were so lost in loving someone else, like my daughter, obviously. They were like, you're so lost in loving someone else and trying to be a better person for that person, that you forgot yourself. And I was like, oh, they are right. They are right. I need to find myself again. I need to find myself outside of being a mom. I need to find myself outside of being someone's girlfriend. I need to find myself outside of being someone's friend. I need to find myself as an individual. I need to find myself as Uzowi. And that was my theme, or my goal with therapy, is to finding myself. And I found myself, and like, I kept on doing these small activities. Like, it wasn't something serious. It was just light, because it's not like I was going through something very traumatic. It was something light. So they just give me like small activities. Like, I'm giving y'all an activity on the comment section. Write down what you love about yourself. Yes, 20,000 words. I'm joking, but honestly, like, write down what you love about yourself. I want to see if you guys are, okay. So they asked me to write down, to say what I love about myself, and I couldn't. And we did the activities, and every morning I would wake up and meditate. Those were one of the things. I would wake up and meditate. Basically, just not like, I know, like, you're thinking, oh, no. I used to wake up and just not touch my phone, and just be me, and just reflect on what I want on that day. Like, think about what I want to achieve, think about what I achieved yesterday, what I did wrong yesterday, what I want to do right today, and reflect on all those things. Just be me and in tune with who I am. And you know, it really helped me. Yeah, well, so I used to do that. I did that for like 2 weeks. I think I did that for like 2 weeks, and then they asked me again, then they're like, girl, what do you love about yourself? And I blabbed, and I was like, you know, what I love about myself is that I am strong, I am courageous, I am bold and ndimhle. And you know, being like, through this I realized how much strength I have. And you know, that there's a reason why I went through this, because God saw that I will, you know, be able to go through this and come out stronger than I was before. And I feel like after going through this, you know what, nothing can bring me down, because you know what, I'm the baddest in the game. But that's how I feel literally after going through this. I feel like, you know what, I love me, you know, I am strong. Nothing can bring me down. Literally, you're the only person that can bring yourself down, dear. Period. Period. Pretty pure child. No. Okay. So literally, like, you're the only person that can bring you down. Period. No one can tell you nothing. I even did like something on my Instagram, like on my last day of therapy. I did on my Instagram where I did my face, and on my right side I did all the things that I declare myself as, and on my left I wrote all the words that I've been called, which for me was like a breakthrough. Was like me drawing a line and saying, I don't care what you think of me, I don't care what you say about me, what matters is what the person in the mirror has to say about me, and what matters is what the person above thinks of me. Yeah. So yeah, that was just my mega moment. That was my power move. And I feel like now literally nothing anyone can say or do can bring me down. And you know, like I say, I'm that bitch, you know, I'm that bitch. So basically, like, this lockdown is what I needed. Like, it came in the right time, and it did the things to me that I'm like, today, you know what, I'm glad I'm glad chorus, because I'm not supposed to mention the word. I'm glad chorus came through, because it came through at the right time, and it did the things that were meant to be done. So yeah, man, basically this is it. And academically, this say gagging. Academically, I'm in the pits. Like, I can't even focus. The environment that I'm in is just not allowing me to study and focus. Like, literally the only thing I do is just write tests and assignments. I don't learn anything. Distance learning is the pits. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Love you. Bye. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are on road. I'm skipping 700, 800, 900. We're on road to 1K. We're going straight to 1K. We're shooting for the stars, baby. Yes. Bye, guys.